Hi, I'm Shanton.
Hi, I'm Visa.
And now you're watching CBN TV.
It's just steel, and you've got half a metre of reinforced concrete. Because the above ground fuel tanks just down the road there at Stokes Hill kept getting bombed, so they built these underground as safe fuel storage tunnels. There was 11 above ground fuel tanks before the first air raids, 19th of February 1942. The first 3 months of bombing, 7 of those were destroyed, and by June 1943 there was only 1 left undamaged. They started building these tunnels in May 1943. The last air raid was 12th of November 1943. And by the time they finished the tunnels, the war was over and they didn't use them. So there were 64 air raids over the Northern Territory from 19th of February 42 to the 12th of November 1943.
There was oil still in there?
By the time they finished building them, the war was over and they never used them. So it was never used for its intended purpose, which was to store Navy fuel. 10 years after the war, some aviation fuel was stored in tunnel number 6 you'll see in here. So in here you got a 40 metre entry tunnel here, 8 metre square pump room, 78 metre storage tunnel, but that one's flooded. You can see into it, but you can't go into it. That would have held 1.8 million litres of fuel. On the right hand side, you go left into the big tunnel, which would have held 3.8 million litres, and on the right hand side of that there's over 100 historic World War II photos. The left hand side there's lots of information about the history and construction of the tunnels. There's also a timeline of Darwin from 1839 when Port Darwin was named up to 2015 when it was all updated in there. And if you want to know the value of a bottle of beer during the war, have a read of that one before you go in.
Thank you very much. Good.
It's just steel, and you've got half a metre of reinforced concrete. All the steel
Bên kia đấy tụi mình không trả tiền chứ.
Bang, dia mati nak tahu? Alright. Hai. Đây đa mặt hàng sân hay cái món mặt hàng này. Lấy thôi là nói trên tàu trên cái đường quay hái trên đá chua bao mấy đi và ឃើញថាជនជាតិក្រៅគេមកចូលមើលក្នុង tunnel នេះច្រើនដែរបាទគេមកឲ្យគេអានតាមป้ายเก็บบัตรនេះ poster เก็บบัตรនៅក្នុងនោះដើម្បីណែនាំបញ្យល់ពីរឿងប្រវត្តិសង្គ្រាមនេះចំណុចហ្នឹងបាទហើយនៅក្នុងខាងនោះមានស្អីខ្លះហើយចំណុចហ្នឹងមានសកម្មភាពខ្លះបាទអូយក្បាលខែឥឡូវយើងចេញធ្វើដល់ចេញទៅក្រៅហើយបាទមកកលៈទៀតទីកលៈទី1ហើយបាទកន្លែងជាកន្លែង pump room បាទ pump room ហ្នឹងវាមានវាឃើញថាកន្លែង pump បូមប្រេងអញ្ចឹងចេញចូលបាទហ្នឹងហើយទៅលើនេះមានបាទទៅដល់អរគុណAll right, we did it all right. Stop. Okay, lấy thôi làm lại change the ground vậy hơi. Tại vì thay change the ground, hai chiếc 30 mét, rồi cái size 30 mét là bay change phía rung này. Và hơi như khơi chung với giờ nó lơ cái bài vậy nó tha xì mong này, đôi thằng crash mền tên và để cho tôi nông rung hay đai crash mền tên và chọn nón nâng và sử dụng đây sử dụng spray nhé và spray cái bố chanh châu làm đang đỏ một rồi lấy những phơ nói chanh mà đó cào hơi Chrome C bên tham gia cam lỗ đó là bạn chui mà thọt sọc sai cả lại đi. Oh God. Okay. World War II Oil Storage Tunnel. Thank you very much, Garrett. Well done.
Any questions about them?
Yes, we do.
Yep.
How often is the water flooding in there? Is there a way to?
It doesn't flood as long as the drains don't clog up. It flows out fine. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Last wet season, twice I came in the morning. The water was backing up. I had to dig out that drain there. There's roots growing into one of the pipes.
So actually never been used for the Navy fuel?
Never used for its intended purpose, which was Navy fuel. 10 years after the war, some aviation fuel was stored in Tunnel 6 in there, the flooded one, for a couple of years. That was the only time any of them had fuel in it. And like I said, that was a decade after the war.
So, So the year they built, it's about how many years to build? Like 2 years?
Yeah, 2.5 years. They started building them in May 1943, and by the time they finished, the war was over. So it's about 2.5 years.
2.5 years. So already the port is still there. They can use, isn't it? The Navy port is close by.
Well, Larrakia Navy barracks is around the corner there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but you can see a sticker on there, Navy distillate. This pipe's connected to the above ground tank still.
Yep.
The Navy still has those, and sometimes they pump fuel out to refuel Navy ships out here sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
So if our viewers like to find out where you're based, can you share your details, where your this place is located and so on, please?
Yep. So these are the World War II fuel storage tunnels in Darwin on Kitchener Drive near the wharf.
Okay, so don't forget to come if you're from Melbourne or Sydney or around the States
or
overseas. So don't forget to come and say hi to Jared, our tour guide.
No worries.
Yeah,
One
thank you.
picture with Jared, please.
So Jared's a popular man now. He's very popular through